Yo, what's up? Dr. Swole here, MD bodybuilder, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to fix your posture. Now, nowadays we spend a lot of time hunched over our desks, working on a computer, or looking at our phones, and we end up with bad posture. Namely, we end up with a hunched thoracic spine, rounded shoulders, and forward head posture. And today we're going to talk about how to fix those things. Now, obviously, this is crucial for a physique athlete, but I think it's important for everyone in general. In fact, it's the easiest way for you to look better instantly. Now, I see a lot of videos out there on corrective routines. I personally think you don't need to spend a lot of time every day working specifically on postural exercises unless you have some sort of specific imbalance. So today I'm going to teach you how to fix your posture, spending 0 minutes per day. The key is developing an awareness and connection with your body in space, and then turning that positioning into a habit. Okay, so brief outline of what we're going to talk about today. First of all, we're going to establish what good posture feels like. Then we're going to go over how to cue yourself to create a habit. And then we'll talk about changing your environment to make the habit easier. If that sounds good to you, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing we need to do is establish what good posture feels like. In other words, we want our thoracic spine to be in extension, we want our shoulders back, and we want our head upright. And I know I said we're not going to be going over corrective routines today, but I do want to show you 2 drills to develop a mind-muscle connection with the postural elements that are at play here. So here's the first move. You're going to sit at your desk, you're going to put your elbows up on the table, hands behind your head, and you're going to push your chest towards the desk. The cue here is chest up, and you're going to feel a big stretch in your thoracic spine, and this is what thoracic extension feels like. Remember that now. Now the next drill uses the wall, so you're going to stand with your butt touching the wall, then you're going to cue chest up like I just taught you, so your upper back is against the wall and you're in thoracic extension, and then you're going to roll your shoulders back so that your scapulae are flat against the wall. Lastly, you're going to look forward, chin up, and have the back of your head touching the wall. This is what good posture feels like. Remember that now. Now, the key behind those drills was to develop a mind-muscle connection with the positions you need to put your body into to create good posture. It's not necessarily something you have to do every day, but you need to do it enough to develop that connection. The idea is that you should be able to create good posture just by cueing. The last step is to check that you can actually get into this posture. So you're gonna stand sideways, look into a mirror, and cue yourself. Chest up, shoulders back, and head back, and check. You just want to make sure that you can get into that posture. All right, so now that we know how to get into good posture, we come to the toughest part, and that is actually making this a habit. Now, one of the most important things in terms of building a habit is frequency. You need to do it often, and you need to be reminded to do it often. So you might have your own way of doing this, but here are a few cues that I use to remind myself to have good posture throughout the day. Every time you sit down, you want to think about staying upright, so you battle that hunched over the laptop posture. When you're out in public and you see people with good or bad posture, that's another good reminder. Every time you leave the bathroom or see a mirror, you should do a little posture check. And lastly, one thing that I sometimes find helpful is to set phone reminders for yourself, so you can actually set a little repeating reminder that just says posture, have it go off a few times every day. You want to be holding good posture for as long as you can after you see one of these cues. All right, so the last step here is going to be altering our environment to make this habit easier. You're going to be fighting an uphill battle if your environment predisposes you to hunching over with forward neck posture. Now, I do think that having a standing desk is nice, but here are a couple of DIY tricks that you can just implement yourself with no equipment. The first thing I'll do is that when I'm sitting down, I'll usually set down the chair height. The problem with the chair that's too high is that it encourages you to lean forward over your laptop. If you set down the chair height, it encourages you to have an upright posture, mainly because it brings your head more level with the screen. Obviously, this is going to depend on your height, but it is something that I do myself. Another easy trick is that if you don't have access to a standing desk, you can stack up books or a box on your desk to bring your laptop up to more head height. You basically just want to make it easier for yourself to have this upright posture when you're working throughout the day. All right, so in summary, we want to establish what good posture feels like and develop that mind-muscle connection, turn it into a habit by using frequent cueing, and then improve our environment to make it easier for us to maintain. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I just want to throw in a plug for my book. We just launched my book and my website. The book is Dr. Swole's Guide to Upper-Lower Splits. It contains 4 full programs designed for 4 days per week that are at varying levels of difficulty from beginner to advanced. It contains a full 8-week sample training block, and the unique part about it is that it teaches you how to modify the programs to customize them for yourself for optimal progress. The reason why I created this is that a lot of coaches out there will just give you a cookie cutter program, and you won't necessarily learn how to make changes long term to create the best progress overall. So if you like the upper-lower split, this should be a one-stop shop. It comes with a list of exercise substitutes and a full section on troubleshooting. So get it on my website, askdrswole.com. It's on sale right now for $29, so get it before the price goes up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like and leave a comment below. I'm really good at answering every single one of my comments, so you'll definitely hear back from me. Let me know if there are any tricks that you use to improve your own posture. It's an issue I'm interested in. If you're looking to lose some fat with beach season coming up, check out my series on my recent contest prep where I lost 17 pounds to get shredded. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and we'll see you next time.